The Z Fold 5 will be heavier and thicker than the Z Fold 4 to allow for space for a built-in S Pen. If you've seen or heard this statement I just said anywhere, we regret to inform you that the word reaching us is, it is not happening.
Bummer.
But don't fret. Other stuff coming to this foldable, like Samsung stepping up its game in terms of durability. In that case, let's dive into what to expect from the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 5G. Design. The Galaxy Z Fold 5 will still be a folding book with a thin outside display and a roughly square inside display. The Z Fold series is famous for its enormous inner display, but also for its very considerable thickness and weight. New materials may let the Z Fold 5 be somewhat lighter. If the Galaxy Z Fold 5 is anything like its predecessors, its displays will measure in at 6.2 inches for the outside display and 7.2 inches for the inner display, with 120 Hz refresh rates and OLED panels in both cases.
Oh, that's bright.
We believe Samsung may increase the size of the display on the front of the device, but Ice Universe dispels such rumors in a tweet. Adding a wider, shallower wrinkle to the inner display might alter its appearance. When Samsung does this, the divide in the screen will become less noticeable. More on the crease and hinge later, but the new design means the Z Fold 5 will be slimmer and lighter than before. Performance. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 2023 may alternatively employ a newer, improved version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. For example, the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 CPU used in the Galaxy Z Fold 4 provides improved performance and battery life compared to the ordinary Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip.
It's an advanced technology.
Samsung introduced a taskbar to the Z Fold 4's interface, so expect to see some new One UI changes tailored to the Z Fold 5's inner display.
I cannot wait.
Samsung has also said that it intends to develop software with better 4:3 inner display adaptations, which we really hope comes to fruition. Anyway, if you want the latest and greatest news on Samsung and Apple products, then you should subscribe to this channel. Better hinge. The Galaxy Z series' most notable characteristics are its water resistance rated IPX8 and its sturdy hinge, which allows the phone to be used at any angle. The corporation has decided to improve its already formidable endurance even more.
Strong, durable, reliable.
According to sources, Samsung's first phones featuring a water drop-shaped hinge will be the Galaxy Z Flip 5 and the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Ice Universe corroborated this by tweeting, Samsung Electronics plans to apply the droplet hinge structure to the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Samsung internally calls it a dumbbell hinge. Water drop hinge plus waterproof is finally here. Some have complained about the folding screen seam being visible, although the redesigned hinge design helps with that. The phone's two sides may now close fully flat, making it more compact and protecting it from dust. Samsung's new hinge is water drop shaped, yet it nevertheless holds the phone securely at any angle, unlike hinges from competing companies. Samsung is working to add dust protection with an IP67 certification to its next generation foldable phones, which would make them the first in the world.
Impressive.
So far, the Z Fold 4 has been tested to 200,000 folds, while Samsung claims its new hinge will be tested to 300,000. So we demanded a sturdier hinge, and Samsung listened. We also called for an S Pen slot, but word reaching us is Genie won't make this wish come true. For further details, keep watching. Camera components from the Galaxy Z Fold 4 will be carried over to the Galaxy Z Fold 5. The rumored successor reportedly retains the current generation's 50-megapixel primary sensor at the back. In a tweet, Ice Universe revealed the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5's camera specs. Per the tipster, Galaxy Z Fold 5 will continue to use the same camera module as Fold 4. It is impossible to use HP2. For those who aren't acquainted, the Galaxy Z Fold 4 has a trio of cameras on its back. A 50-megapixel primary shooter with optical image stabilization, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, and a 10-megapixel telephoto shooter with 3x optical zoom and up to 30x digital zoom. As an added bonus, it comes with a 10-megapixel camera that's concealed under the screen, as well as a 4-megapixel front-facing camera. No S Pen slot. Even while the S Pen can be used with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 and Z Fold 4, there isn't a dedicated slot for the pen on either smartphone.
Disappointing.
Since then, rumors have circulated that the Galaxy Z Fold 5 would get the slot, but a fresh report dispels that hope by claiming that Santa Claus does not exist to satisfy all desires. Samsung did, in fact, consider implementing the slot, but eventually opted against doing so for the production version. Due to design constraints and implications for internal space, the S Pen slot was removed from the Galaxy Z Fold 5. You probably wouldn't like it if Samsung had gone with a slimmer S Pen, since it would have resulted in a less satisfying writing experience. So it is best to wait until it is perfected. Samsung is reportedly developing a smaller S Pen design that doesn't affect the writing experience. Release date. As scheduled, the 4th generation Galaxy Z Fold was released on August 10, 2022. It was also in August that the Z Fold 3 was released. If Samsung follows its regular release timetable, we might expect to hear about the Galaxy Z Fold 5 around the middle to late months of August. More Z Fold 5 leaks are expected to surface since it is still early. We're glad to hear that the hinge will be improved, and we aren't too bummed that the S Pen slot won't be included. There is no need to upgrade if you are happy with your Z Fold 4. If you are watching us and would want to attempt a foldable, however, I would recommend waiting till the Z Fold 5 is out.
Upgrade.
Samsung's largest competitor, Apple, is also preparing to debut a new product. However, theirs are not foldable. Instead, they are the iPhone 15 series. There's a lot going on with the models, and in the next video, we'll show you some of it. So, join us there.